how appropriate, how clairvoyant it was for Brittany Venti to post photos of her in this kind of like military miniskirt on the very same day that Donald Trump essentially declares war on Iran, bombs Iran, ostensibly brings us closer to like actually World War III. And so the question is, did Brittany Venti know about this somehow? Could she sense it in the air? Is this Britney's latent psychic abilities to see into the future kicking in? And she's like, you know what? I'm feeling a little jingoistic. I'm feeling a little militaristic. I'm feeling a little big like, I'll topple your regime. While there's psychic drumbeat waves in the universe tingling her noggin to make her wear that military miniskirt, you gotta wonder. But it's like, damn, Brittany Venti called it. She was dressed for the occasion. It's a cute outfit. It's giving kind of like, cunty commando. Just because she's serving her country doesn't mean she can't serve some cunt with it. Yes, she's dressed the kill, dressed in military fatigues, looking like a cunty commando, but she's also looking quite hippie. I do think this is one of Britney's better fits recently. It's got a vibe which is very relevant, too relevant, scarily relevant. And she's actually color coordinated. Brittany should have won her combat boots for this one. Socks and sandals, all right. I mean, it looks kind of dorky, especially since her fucking shoes look like some dusky Steve Madden knockoff looking leprechaun ass shoes. Like we're fucking 3 steps away from finding the pot of gold. I'm not really roasting her for this fit because I think it's a decent fit. But I do think Britney should be roasted because she was pumping Donald Trump. I believe she was touting him as like the peace candidate at one point. And yeah, sure, you could say like, well, there were no new wars under Trump. And yeah, I mean, there was no new wars under Trump. And that was certainly a very seductive, powerful campaign message. But hindsight's 2020, and we can say now, yeah, that was a crock of shit because you can draw a direct line from pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal to what's happening now. And it's like, make no mistake, this doesn't end here. Like, this is just the beginning of a new war. And it's just like, do you see Brittany Venti saying anything? Do you see Brittany Venti owning that? No, because Brittany Venti is a fucking coward. Seriously, she has a history of like whatever, like she backs somebody or associates with somebody who does fucked up shit, whether it's Anthony Cumia or Trump. She'll just ignore it and pretend like, oh, it didn't fucking happen. She just fucking shit post online. Busting Brittany Venti also touting Mick Rakita as like some sort of, oh, he's like, I remember bringing little, so I look up to Nick Rakita for being like a good dad or some shit. She's saying the fucking N word 20 more times. She shit post and regurgitate memes. Again, like just comedically bankrupt shoes. How many fucking times does she just say, the lioness doesn't concern herself about associating with creepy old men. The lioness doesn't concern herself about doing trips on it, doing a reverse cowgirl with her shoes on. She's serving her country and some cunt. You're the only time Brittany Venti will seriously, the only time Brittany Venti will come out and like disavow people or retaliate is if it's like somebody basically talking about her fucking like, seriously, it's like if Brittany Venti endorses you as a person, it's almost like a condemnation of like, oh, this person's probably actually a bad person. Even with it, Nick Fuentes, again, it's like she was touting Nick Fuentes. She was associating with him. She was defending him like, oh, free speech, da da da. And it turns out Nick Fuentes doesn't give a fuck about free speech. He's all, according to Brittany, he's a liar, made up lies about. If the men start talking about Brittany's personal life, that's when she'll actually come out and like attack them or defend herself, right? To putting her in a self-defense situation. She's just spineless when it comes to shit like this, when she's fucking wrong, right? When she thought, oh, Trump gonna make me rich. I mean, why is she so apropos? Like she fucking literally was like out there, popping her pussy out there for like, oh, I'll post tits and toes or Trump. Tits and toes or Trump. He's going to make us all rich. Who's going to make us all rich? You to protect us all. It's not me, Greg. Yeah, not fucking happening. People who were touting Trump as like a peace candidate, your fucking nose should be rubbed in this shit like a fucking dog who's shit on the carpet because you are fucking wrong. Even Mick Fuentes called this shit. I fucking knew it. I'm like, this Trump doesn't give a fuck. He's not has no principles. As corny as that is to say, Trump has no principles. So literally, like seriously, literally, Brittany Venti helped to bring about Trump, who is now basically setting the entire world into chaos. And all she can fucking do, stand around at Starbucks, serving commando currents at a military miniskirt, smiling with our fucking Starbucks as there's just chaos going on in the world. So yeah, this is so fucking appropriate because of how fucking vapid and performative it is. So it's super fucking appropriate. She dressed for the occasion, sipping Starbucks, popping the pussy, serving cunt in a military miniskirt while the world is in chaos. This is art. It's fucking art. The only thing she could have done better is to have combat boots on instead of her fucking leather strap looking ass sandals. Who leprechaun looking ass shoes over here. Like I'm looking at those shoes and I'm saying, what are those?